Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from Nottingham Business School. It is also with particular pleasure that we welcome our honorary graduand, Emeritus Professor and previous Vice-Chancellor of Nottingham Trent University, Neil Gorman. We are delighted, Neil, that you're accepting this award from the university today and look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in our proceedings. Today's event is also being live streamed, so welcome also to family and friends who join us for this ceremony from across the world. A graduation is a memorable event in anybody's life. It marks the end of a journey of academic endeavour. It signifies the successful conclusion of one stage of life and the beginning of the next. These ceremonies are a highlight of the academic year for us. They're a time when we celebrate and share in the success of our students. I would like to congratulate you personally on all your academic achievements. In particular, I'd like to mention our doctoral students graduating today. Building on undergraduate and master's level study, a doctorate entails another 3 to 4 years of full-time study or up to 8 years on a part-time basis. A doctorate is the highest hallmark of achievement available for academic study. And in choosing to undertake your doctorate with us, you've also made a significant contribution to the research culture of the university. However, no one makes this academic journey, undergraduate, postgraduate, or doctoral, on their own. I ask you, therefore, to pause for a moment and remember those who've supported you along the way, in particular, your families, friends, and tutors. Graduands, please join me in a round of applause to thank all those, whether sitting behind you or watching around the world, who've helped you on this journey. Graduation ceremonies are also an opportunity to celebrate the successes of the university over the past year. And 2018 is a significant year for Nottingham Trent University, a year of remarkable achievements during the 12 months when we reach our 175th anniversary. Our recent successes are grounded in 175 years of tradition, starting with the Nottingham Government School of Design, our founding college. Opened in 1843, the focus then, to support the development of skills and innovation to drive economic prosperity, continues to characterise NTU today. The accolades that we have received this year recognise our excellence in learning and teaching, linked to our ambition to transform the lives of over 30,000 students who study with us. Firstly, Nottingham Trent University is the Times Higher Education University of the Year, the most prestigious award within UK higher education. We're also proud to be the Times and Sunday Times Good University Guide Modern University of the Year. And the active way we engage with employers and thus enhance the employability of our graduates underpinned this award. NTU was also awarded the gold standard in the National Teaching Excellence Framework sponsored by government. Here the commentary reads, and I quote, "Based on the evidence available, the panel judged that Nottingham Trent University delivers consistently outstanding teaching, learning and outcomes for its students. It is of the highest quality found in the UK." Now I know that most prospective students look at the league tables published in national newspapers. I've already mentioned our recent recognition in the version in the Times and Sunday Times, and the latest ranking published in The Guardian, which probably gives the best representation of the current standing of hundreds of UK universities, places us 16th overall. Now, of course, the achievements of the university are built upon the exceptional education provided to our students in each of our academic schools. I would like to share briefly with you a few highlights from within your own school. In December, NBS was awarded Equus accreditation. This is the highest global hallmark of excellence in business and management education and research. Less than 1% of business schools across the world hold both EQUIS and AACSB accreditation, and only 19 of the 130 plus UK schools. So this recognition, through the European Foundation for Management Development Quality Improvement System, which is called EQUIS, and the Association to Advance the Collegiate Schools of Business, the AACSB, which MBS achieved in 2016, these acronyms, these badges, mark Nottingham Business School as one of the most prestigious business schools in the world. And to underline this reputation further, the school was also named as one of 3 new UK Prime Champions at the World Economic Forum in Davos earlier this year. Prime stands for Principles for Responsible Management Education, and it's a platform between the United Nations and global business schools to transform management education. Prime champions serve as case studies and model examples for other higher education institutions around the world. So guests, students and colleagues, for everything we've achieved together this year, please join me once again for a big collective, well-deserved round of applause. Now, before the Vice-Chancellor confers your degrees, I would like to present an award to a member of staff who has excelled in particular this year. The Vice-Chancellor's Teaching Award recognises and celebrates inspirational teaching at Nottingham Trent University. To win this prestigious award, an academic must be nominated by peers or alumni, demonstrably create memorable, positive learning experiences, embody their discipline, practice or profession, and be a catalyst for change in their students. Dr. Shishir Malde, Principal Lecturer in Accounting and Finance in the Nottingham Business School, was nominated by colleagues and former students who praised the way in which he helps his students to engage with and to understand difficult financial concepts. Using alumni and speakers from the business world, arranging visits to institutions such as the Bank of England, and sharing his own experience as a financial consultant, he inspires his students, relates complicated theory to practice, and brings his subject to life. Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present Dr. Shishir Malde to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Teaching Award. I now invite the Deputy Dean of Nottingham Business School, Melanie Curry, to read the names of today's graduands, and the Chancellor will admit you to your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the Nottingham Business School. Doctor of Philosophy degree. Teng Fei Mei, whose research is on co-creating engaging experiences in the Chinese restaurant sector, a cross-regional study. Sahid Tahiri, whose research is on lean product development process structure and its effect on the performance of development projects. Suzanne Ross, whose research is on having talent enough, how leadership talent enacts success, and why some leaders derail. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Accounting and Finance. Faduma Alasso. Stefani Andreo. Joel Birnbaum. Ryan Clark. The winner of the Romax Prize for the Best Performance in Advanced Management Accounting, Sydney Collins. Olivia Cook. Robin Cunningham. Kishan Devani. Gurjeet Desi. Ying Kundu. Kushal Gandhi. Robert Gordon Dunwell. Umir Hanif. Joe Hawkes. Nida Islam. Rahul Julka. Asid Khan. Jack Kirby. Ying Lu. Ashin Mahmood. Hannah McCulloch. Anthony Mitchell. Paraskevas Papayannou. Aditya Patel. Gwen Fong. Sophie Rennick. Vivek Rashi. The winner of the McEldowie Prize for the Best Overall Performance in Corporate Reporting by a final year student, Claire Sammons. Nasanseek Sengi. Adrian Solomon. Leonie Thompson. Rachel Thorpe. Erin Varich. Felix Wilson. Josh Woodward. Wing Young. Lauren Young. Hongzhu Zhao. Gemma Birchall. Ryan Veer Chahal. Matthew Elborn. C.G. Gao, Aaron Goldberg, Jessica Halsey, James Hall, Ross James, Bethany Jennings, Sanjay Johal, Denzel Johnson, John McCrory, Sachin Mistry, Joshua Monk, the winner of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales Prize for Best Overall Performance in Corporate Finance, Shannon Painter. Thomas Patrick, Nat Radha Pipat, Owen Rees, winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for Best Performance in Taxation 2, Joy Son. Winner of the Next PLC Prize for the Most Innovative Research Project, Luke Shacklock. Winner of the Page Kirk Award for Best Overall Performance by BA Honours Accounting and Finance student, Harnik Singh. Emma Turner. Harry Underwood. Elliot Wheeler. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in business, James Gow. Nasser Abu Dahab. Selina Agaru. Nida Ashraf. Malvind Baines. Harry Barber. George Bateman. Lucy Batte. Ashley Best. Hugo Bradney. Leonard Bernicia. Charlie Cassie. Yan Chu. Michael Constant. Harry Card. Sophie Curtis. William Dance. Sarah Davies. Jamal Downey. Rosalind Drury. Andrew Eckhart. Lucy Eddington. Matthew Edwards. Henry Flowers. Christiana Foti. Akash Gaglani. Vinesh Gavari. Georgia Gillingham. Harry Goldstone. Liam Grice. Phoebe Griffiths. Lucas Halligan. Edward Hampshire. Elliot Harrison. Ross Harrison. Samuel Howland. Emily Jones. Serban Miltiades Joshuarnu. Thomas Keeler. Sajan Kangara. Alexander Lutheran. Jordan Long. Stephen Lyons. Michaelis Malise. Sophie Mantle. Shivani Metha. Alexander Mayer. Oliver Moore. Tajan Morris Mears. Yorna Moulton. Sophie Napier. Quazim Nazir. Uluwafunke Owaboye. Lola Oxnard. Hannah Phillips. Roshni Popat. Christina Pusher. Laura Richards. Lauren Rutherford. Sean Ryan. Charlie Salmon. Jamie Saunders. Finel Shah. Will Shaw. Jade Schilling. Makupi Sitole. William Slater. Anya Titchmarsh. Kirsten Todd. William Turner. Natasha Uwira. Oliver White. Pak Lun Wong. Kieran Wright. Holly Y. Lan Zhu. Amber Ali. Matthew Allison. Tristan Barton. William Bell. Mayank Barwaj. Joanna Burt. Adele Bleakley. Lee Brindley. William Burgess. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for Outstanding Student Achievement, Jonathan Burnett. Aidan Capel. Victoria Cheadle. Joe Cliff. Samantha Cox. Hannah Doherty. Max Emerson. Harvey Entwistle. Connor Featherston. Laura Ferniehow. Bobby Fletcher. Emma France. Alexandra Frith. Laura Gadd. Elliot Godley. Alexander Grant. Emma Hardcastle. Harry Higgin. Joseph Howarth. Rebecca Ilsley. Karishma Kapoor. Charlie Keenan. Manur Kardigat. Jamil Lakhani. Jasmine Legdon. Winner of the Minitab Prize for the Best Overall Performance by a Final Year Student, Alexander Lever. Christian Mander, Bethany Melbourne, Will Mitford, Catherine Moore, Luke Page, Lauren Phillips, Aman Shetty, Joshua Simpkins, Eleanor Smithson, Emma Stock, Elliot Stuckey, Jason Taft, Abby Taylor, Rosie Turner, Lewis West, Christopher Wilmot, William Young, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Accounting and Finance, Dima Al-Salama, Shirni Sobri, Argentina Chindombe, Jack Degg, Levi Draper, Oliver Durant, Nawal Farah, Kieran Foster, Thomas Giggle, Olivia Hill, Shi Chi Lu, Luke Madigan, Sajil Malik, Gurgaranjit Masuta, James Matthews, Eko Uto Inin, Gary Patel, Rahul Popat, Laura Pugh, Jacob Shea, Wigashi Shelton, Thanet Sayapon Siti, Merrick Smith, Daniel Woodrow, Tafiri Winter, Jack Young, Yi Chen Zhang, Charles Bartlett, Indradeep Bamra, Emma Breach. Rebecca Carr. Mark Clausen. Alice Digby. Thomas Durnford. Joshua Edwards. Benjamin Ford Weaver. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for the Best Overall Performance by a final year student on BA Business Management and Accounting and Finance, Lucy Grant Roberts. Hannah Grayson. Ashley Hopewell. Belinda Hothy. Liam Hurley. Laura Jowett. Thomas Nibbs. Stuart Knight. Matthew Laddell. Parit Ladwa. Bradley McAuliffe Stratton. Tarluk Darmia. Claire Murray. Denise Joy Mawira. Laura Pitt. George Race. Mohammed Rakasuria. Max Schilling. Anna Simo. Luke Stillman. Katie Turner. Harrison Wade. Jack Williams. Xie Yuan Zhang. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Economics, Mohammed Al-Balushi. Naif Al-Motawa. Alexander Anubile. Billy Aludin Al-Saksai. Hamzin Azad. Uzman Aziz. Jack Bell. Mohammed Bibi. William Boys. Connor Brown. Connor Davies. Thomas Garcia Lea. Sagar Shetva. Kaylin Joseph. Yash Joshi. Neem Kamili. Pritesh Keshwara. Matthew Lee. James Lovett. Momina Mahmood. Ryan Maguire. Janos Mikel. Animesh Morale. Maki Mudube. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for the Best Overall Performance by a final year student, Mohammed Naseem. Harry Naylor. Ola Subami Audanaya. Jaina Parekh. Mitesh Rajpra. Sada Shabir. Dominic Sullivan. Vishesh Shunaya. Sarah Swanson. Comfort Usman. Lauren Watts. Ross Salum. Simon Barrick. Carl Forsyth. Jack Franks. William Gilmore. Sophie Gordon. Edward Green. Sean Green. Ashley Hirich. Dilbir Kundai. Jessica Panayotou. Emily Robson. Guy Stevens. Charles Stokeld. Curtis Tranter. Laura Wood. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of students from the Nottingham Business School. I am pleased to invite Yvonne Barnett to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduate, Neil Gorman, and to present him to the Chancellor to receive his award.
Chancellor, guests, it is my pleasure and privilege to present Sir Neil Gorman to receive an honorary doctorate at this morning's graduation. Professor Gorman, Neil, joined Nottingham Trent University as Vice-Chancellor in 2003, a position which he held for 11 years before retiring in 2014. Neil was born in Wolverhampton, of Scottish stock. His family later moved to Blackburn, where his strong achievement at school and determination to become a veterinary surgeon led to undergraduate studies at the University of Liverpool. After graduating in 1974, he went on to Cambridge as a postgraduate to work in the area of oncology. At the time, that was a relatively new discipline in veterinary science, so he was groundbreaking in his work. A teaching, research and practice career followed, with posts at the universities of Cambridge and Florida, visiting professorships at Michigan State University and the University of Sydney, and in 1986, appointment to the Chair of Veterinary Surgery at the University of Glasgow. Neil is widely held as an international authority in veterinary science. He was a council member of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons for 20 years to 2010, and president from 1997 to 1998. As chair of the Education Strategy Steering Group, he led the development of the education strategy for the whole veterinary profession in the UK 2010 to 2020, and co-authored Veterinary Education and Training, a framework for 2010 and beyond, and which is now being implemented. Neil was elected an Honorary Fellow of Wolfson College, Cambridge, and has received numerous awards for his contribution to veterinary science, including honorary doctorates from the Universities of Glasgow and Liverpool, and an honorary DVet Med from the Royal Veterinary College. He has also served on review and advisory bodies such as those of the Wellcome Trust and the Biotechnology and Biological Sciences Research Council. In 1993, Neil joined Mars Incorporated. Here he was part of the team leading the company's international research and development before being promoted to the post of Global Director of Science and Technology Platforms. The insight which he developed during 10 years in global industry bode well for NTU when Neil joined the university in 2003. To say that he revitalised and transformed NTU does not do justice to the energy and sheer determination to succeed that he brought through his 11 years as Vice-Chancellor. Since 2015 in particular, NTU's excellence has been recognised through a number of accolades, including, as we have heard, the Queen's Anniversary Prize for Research in the area of safety and security of citizens, and more recently, University of the Year, Modern University of the Year, and Teaching Excellence Gold. Whilst these accolades come after Neil's retirement, in the words of our Chancellor, Sir John Peace, Neil did a good job as a Vice-Chancellor, putting in place a strategy which laid the foundations for the university to be successful for many years to come. Under Neil's direction, drawing on his background in international business management and academic leadership in research-intensive universities, the university achieved a step change in research performance. Neil prioritised real-world research with genuine international stature. The volume and quality of research and research degrees increased significantly. By 2014, 90% of our research was internationally recognised, and today, in key areas, stands comparison with that being undertaken at any university anywhere in the world. His vision for campus transformation was bold and ambitious: to give the Clifton campus a heart and create a campus in the city, including the flagship Newton Arkwright development we so much enjoy today. The academic portfolio was strengthened to steer closer collaboration with business partners. This delivered mutual benefits for students and employers alike, and kick-started NTU's enviable track record for graduate employability. Neil is a dedicated family man, a modest man, with many other passions, including theatre, opera, fine wines, gardening, and since the tender age of 9, he has been a dedicated fan of Liverpool Football Club. To the extent where one of his former colleagues at the University of Liverpool diagnosed his passion for the club as rabid. However, I am not sure if even that transcends his love of golf, to watch and still to play, of course with a competitive edge. Neil was my former boss. His energy and vision for NTU attracted me to come to work as part of his team. His leadership of and commitment to NTU did not waver in his 11 years with us, as he chartered a path of great and positive change for this university. I want to personally thank him for the responsibility and authority that he gave me, and for his personal support, challenge, and encouragement from that time to this. Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Professor Neil Gorman, being a person distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa, in recognition of a significant contribution to Nottingham Trent University and to higher education. Thank you.
Chancellor, Professor Barnett, fellow graduates and graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your generous comments, and I'm delighted to be here today. I'm even more delighted to hear from the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the wonderful achievements that the university has attained over the past few years, and this is what it must strive for, every year to get better and to be recognised. I'd also like to congratulate Professor Yazdani and the team at the Nottingham Business School for all their hard work over many years to attain its global recognition. This is hard won, and they've had to work hard at this. In relation to the developments of the university, both at the City campus and at the Clifton campus, these were important, but none of it could have happened unless our chairman at the time, Sir John Peace, had been persuaded by the team to invest an awful lot of money in the university. And I am grateful to him and the Board of Trustees at the time, the Board of Governors, for their support in achieving what really is a fabulous campus that the university now has. However, it's not buildings that count, it's people and developing people that's the most important thing. But we do now have an environment where that's slightly easier to do. And it's often said that in education, it's not about building buildings, it's about building brains and people. And that's the primary element of a degree course. Now, graduations are without doubt the high points of any academic calendar, and it was a privilege to see over 50,000 students graduate across this stage during my time at the university. It was relatively stress-free because terribly well organised then as it is today, and I think the greatest concern I had was footwear. And I have to quote sort of art and design students as the most ridiculous footwear to wear walking across the stage. And I think the party on the front were always worried, is a student going to fall? I commend the ladies of today of being much more sensible. Probably the greatest worry, though, were indeed the honorary graduates and how long they were going to speak, as they rarely read instructions. I think I read my instructions and said roughly speak no more than 25 minutes, but I may have that wrong. The most memorable speech from an undergraduate during my time was that of Sir David Attenborough in 2010, who commented that at graduations we're taking part in a ritual of meaning represented by our hats and gowns which symbolize scholarly traditions going back centuries. A ritual that must be done right so that it is memorable, and a ritual that has to be witnessed as it is by you today. The ritual is even more important when the organization stands for something very influential, important, such as this institution. His key point, though, was very powerful, and I would like to quote it verbatim from his speech. I put it to you that universities have a unique place in our society. They are the one place where truth is of crucial importance. I don't just mean mechanical technology, important that is. I don't mean just scientific facts, important though they are. I mean the perception of facts and the declaration of the reality of those facts. Often it is enough to stand up for the facts as they are obvious, but occasionally and crucially, facts perceived in institutions like this are not so easy to perceive and not so easy to stand by. But the rest of society looks to you in institutions like these to perceive those facts and to stand by those facts, no matter what brickbats come your way. And that actually is quite unusual in our society. And I think he hit the nail right on the head. The university is about truth. There is no fake news in university. It's the truth of the work that's going on, the research that's going on, and the way we communicate these facts to our students and to the wider world. As you have heard, I'm a veterinary surgeon by training, but in reality it was a great disappointment to my mother, my wife, and my sister, as I did not follow in the footsteps of James Herriot. I met him many times, and he's a remarkably fine man whose only weakness was being a supporter of Sunderland Football Club, or Sunderland, well, it's actually now known as Sunderland Football Club nil, despite his Scottish upbringing. He did, though, become the bane of my life. When working in Yorkshire for a while, whenever you admitted to a client that you were uncertain what may be ailing their dog, cat, horse, cow, sow, their standard Yorkshire comment was, I bet James Herriot would know, and he doesn't charge you as much. And it was James Herriot who first told me that the definition of a Yorkshireman is a Scotsman who's lost his sense of generosity. Are there any people from Yorkshire here? Yeah. You know I'm right. The point, though, I would like to make, the main point I'd like to make, is that you have no idea what opportunities are going to arise over your career. I did not start my career with the objective of leading a university or working in business or working abroad or undertaking research at the Medical Research Council. I started my career to be a practicing veterinary surgeon, but it turned out differently. You can't plan for it. As new graduates, you leave NTU with a wonderful skill set that has given you intellectual rigor, professional training, adaptability, and flexibility to change as opportunities arise. The current global political debates unfortunately mask the absolutely remarkable innovations in the likes of medicine and biotechnology, cancer biology, engineering, nanotechnology, construction, aviation, transportation, to name but a few. And all these will need talented, well-educated people to drive the businesses, the business plans, and the business effectiveness of the future. These future businesses will be different, be challenging, and some of them will change the way we live. And I have no doubt that you will have limitless opportunities to pursue your interest in this ever-changing, exciting world. And I wish you all well in your careers. It will be a career that's different to my generation and to your parents' generation. But the excitement out there in the technology developments as it affects our lives and how opportunities rise is quite remarkable. And to highlight how things can change, I'd like to return to Sir David, who started life as a reporter in the BBC in 1952. And little did he know that 66 years later, his Blue Planet 2 series last year would show a female pilot whale carrying a dead calf that had probably died from chemical pollutants and microplastics. And this would start a remarkable tsunami of action against the use of plastics across the world. A simple image transforming the world. And this is in Australia, in America, in Europe, wherever it's been shown. There are going to be graduates graduating at universities across the UK this cycle. There are going to be people in this audience and future audiences of NTU. That will make huge differences to society across everything that we do. And we should celebrate that opportunity. And you should have the sense of ambition to go out there, enjoy life, and see the opportunities that you have. I very much hope that you enjoy this day of academic ritual and celebration as much as I do. And it should be remembered as not only a triumph and a reward, but also a milestone in your lives. I am very privileged to be standing alongside you, and I thank you very much indeed for this honour. Thank you.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the Nottingham Business School. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Entrepreneurship, John Aramide. Rumbidzaya Azangaya. Chawezi Banda. Trevor Grant Bidature. Sukihav Chiham. Georgia Chrysantho. Jeffrey Chung. Hannah Crosby. Arian Dervashole. Rafi Dines. Ifechukwu Unambeye. David Farmer. Usman Gaffar. Georgia Halvorsen. Sebastian Hendricks. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for Best Overall Performance by a Final Year Student, Chance Hendry. Gaho. Ismail Khan. Morgan Lees Collier. Rishab Mira. Georgia Simpson. Paldine Sering. Onoka Uigaga. Chantel Wong. Hei-Tu Young. Cameron Beswick. Winner of the Sim Venture Prize for Best Overall Performance by a Final Year Student, Thomas Flavin. Winner of the Hive Award for Outstanding Entrepreneurial Flair, Andrew Marshall. Jack Milner. Hulda Mutata. George Shakespeare. Christopher Starnes. Raphael Vasila. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Human Resources, Jarell Beckford. Ricardo Campagna. Arusa Chaudhry. Ayub Kushkun. Alexander Fox Boulevant. Nicole Grant. Emma Hollingworth. Katerina Ayo Arnu. Hu Kwok. Orla Linan. Lee San Lao. Kuki Noritaki. Rosie Phillips. Georgia Richards. Gihan Salim. George Skinner. Eleni Tadarira. Nobabalu Teba. Holly Barker. Paulina Bejeda. Clara Birkby. Zian Boyko. Amelia Chapman. Edward Collington. Joanna Fernandez. Bethany Fuller. Thomas Greenhow. Ernesta L. Chukaita. Harriet Latham. Hannah Maddock. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for the Outstanding Overall Performance, Rebecca Minney. Jennifer Morgan. Reese Morgan. Matthew Myers. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for Outstanding Student Achievement, Emma Norridge. Robert Norridge. Katie Orford. Luke Papette. Victoria Scott. Jacob Shields. Gemma Smith. Deanna Studley. Jessica Thrippland. Louise Tolley. Kate Wakefield. Sophie Woodhouse. Vanessa Yavli. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Business Management and Marketing, Matilda Jegu. Ayub Abdali. Nathan Adams. Ajlal Akbar. Kuthar Al-Karoushi. Najid Al-Shlawi. Abigail Ashby. Ifa Ulawa Awogbemi. Olivia Bacon. Jordan Batchelor. Moses Bimbakila. Trudy Boateng. Connor Brooks. Benjamin Brown. Kai Byrant. Danielle Bugler. Joshua Burton. Mason Calden. Nathan Carter. Kat Chan. Wing Chu. Harry Clark. Lillian Dargan. Amanpreet Dadwar. Amy Dillon. Niamh Donoghue. Oliver Elson. Matthew Elvin. Thomas Evans. Henry Greaves. Lucy Halpin Vaughan. George Hatton. Vanessa Hawkins. Matthew Hawley. Jack Hayden. Harry Hinchy. Oliomadi Hundayan. Christina Hutt. Joseph Inch. Richard Earlham. Esperanza Kikumba. Liberty Kilgalon. Bethan King. Yo Lee. Andrew MacDonald. Nicole Majura. Abhishek Nair. Alexandra Noble. Ethan O'Brien. Jordan Ola. Toby Olarun Sola. Charlotte Parker. Nishita Patel. Daniel Paul. Liam Pierce. Eleanor Piotrovich. Joshua Queenie. Milan Radakovic. Adria Romano Pinheiro. Christopher Rooney. Chun Shi. Hope Silveria. Olivia Spence. Michael Spillane. Benjamin Stafford. Jessica Staples. Gabriella Swanson. James Taylor. George Thompson. Zachariah Thorpe. Joshua Vasquez. Oliver Watts. Jessica Wing. Simona Zugusi Kauta. Andrew Adigas-Soya. Abigail Armson. Rosala Back. Rachel Bateman. Martin Battin. Robert Blackburn. Christina Bland. Oliver Blind. Abigail Booth. Tamsin Boyce. Fraser Bradbrook. Emma Brightwell. Danielle Brindle. Matthew Kane. Dominic Chandler. Tatenda Chinzamba. Leomi Coughlin. James Cole. Benjamin Darling. Darren Lawrence. Kieran Edgeworth. Francesca Ellis. Kirkland Evans. Louis Fassé. Danielle Forsyth. Ellen Franklin. Louis Gaddy. Samuel Grayston. Thomas Green. Sarah Hetherington. Georgina Hind. Victoria Ho. William Hoare. Jack Hugh. Megan Jenkins. Meg Johnson. Lauren Johnston. Charles Jones. Samuel Killick. William Laws. Alice Lee. Dominic Lee. Samuel Lewis. Mei Yi Lee. Katie Line. Bercy Limona Lumango. Alexander Mackey. Joshua Maddox. Jack Megan. Yevgenia Madanika. Tino Tenda Matienga. Joseph Mata. Amelia McCarthy. Grace McCullough. Ella MacDonald. Elliot McIntosh. Miles Mitchell. Hannah Morgan. Caroline Moss. Ziqui Lu. Philip Newby. Grace Norman. Scott Olstein. Angus Raffles. Mariana Redmond-Leon. Celine Rowley. Daniel Shaw. Catherine Shaw. Elliot Simcock. Alarna Sparry. Winner of the Diversity Marketing Prize for the Best Overall Performance by a final year student, Luke Spencer. Helen Stedman. Joseph Toye. Thomas Trendle. Ashmika Trivedi. Christian Truth. Emily Walker. Winner of the Nottingham Business School Prize for the Most Improved Student, Hannah Walsh. Magenta Ward. Oliver Webb. Rachel Wiseman. Caitlin Wood. Kitty Wood. Ryan Wood. Eva Woodward. Amalaya Zacharadias. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in marketing. Javahu Alimadi. Membunatu Bangara. Eleanor Bickers. Samuel Carnell. Jessica Cochran. Sophie Cowell. Katie Dean. Shundeep Dillon. Zach Jones. Ben Kaluza. Harjot Kaur. Georgie Kemp. Manma. Simran Patel. Joseph Pulling. Owen Redford. Neem Roberts. Amrita Sagu. Monisha Sansoa. Hayley Seifert. Nedeljko Stojasevich. Faris Sultan. Anushka Tarin. Luca Walker. Winner of the CIM Award for the Best Overall Performance by a Final Year Student, Louis Ashton. Tereya Avaroy. Sophie Annie Bradley. Darren Brumpton. Veronica Carton. Louise Courtney. Harleen Dorca. Megan Durnford. Oliver Dias. Hannah Edwards. Tamsin Fenn. Ankard Gallimore. India Gould. Marcus Harper. Natalie Hefner. Taylor Houston. Rebecca Hudson. Callum Hines. Andreas Ioannidis. Harry Jessup. Matilda Kerwin. Juliet Lee. Adam Lippman. Benjamin Lodge. Oliver Lodge. Claire Martin. Lisa Melilu. Denisa Patara. Matthew Pavley. George Faden. Luke Powter. Megan Pym. Abby Roger. Zach Rogers. Timothy Seeley. Laura Smith. Annie Tidd. Ishani Vithalani. Robertson Wade Gary. Rosanna Watts. Sophie Wright. Harriet Yates. Sean Mason. Pangania Bandama. Ross Ailing. Adam Turner. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Nottingham Business School and concludes the presentation of awards to students at this ceremony. In absentia, Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those students who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they want awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these students are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Jessica Halsey, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Accounting and Finance, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Good morning, Chancellor, distinguished guests, proud friends and family, and my fellow graduates. I must start by congratulating all those graduating with me today. I feel honoured to be able to celebrate with you and express thanks to everybody that has made our successes over the last few years possible. Firstly, thank you, Chancellor, and all senior members of staff for making Nottingham-Trent the university it is today, for always striving to make improvements and achieve even greater successes. I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say that it is a privilege to say we are graduates of NTU. I would also like to thank Nottingham Business School for providing us with endless opportunities to grow and explore our future career paths, including placements, certifications, guest lectures, and study abroad opportunities. These thanks are extended to all lecturers, academic and support members of staff, for first and foremost providing us with an education, but also supporting us through stressful times and inspiring us to persist and develop. Aside from our chosen subjects, we have learnt how to work together, manage our time, and to persevere when at times a task seemed impossible. These are all valuable lessons to take into our future careers, and for that we thank you. On a personal level, on behalf of all BA Accounting and Finance students, I would like to thank the entire Accounting and Finance team for their continuous and personalised support throughout our time at Nottingham Business School, especially Tom Spencer for his exceptional dedication to us. We must also thank other members of staff such as student services, catering teams, the library staff, security and cleaners. Without you, the university would simply not function. But the biggest thanks must go to our friends and family for their continued support. Your understanding, encouragement and love undoubtedly built the foundation of our journey to this moment and enabled us to achieve all that we have so far. Today marks the end of our journey at Nottingham-Trent. The end of 12-hour library shifts, Tesco meal deals, Ocean Wednesdays, and the eternal struggle of 9 a.m. the next day. It seems like only yesterday that we were trying to figure out how the Newton Building's lifts works and turning up 10 minutes late to a seminar in Chaucer, feeling as though we'd just accomplished a challenge on Crystal Maze. Although this is the end of one journey, it also marks the beginning of another. There is no doubt that in front of me there are innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders who will go on to achieve great things and be successful. Though we must not forget the definition of success, which is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Establish your aims and purposes in line with your values. I believe our most important purpose is to be socially and environmentally responsible. It is our generation that must continue to educate the world on sustainability and ethics. We must make a positive impact on our planet and ensure the future of it is secure. We should also strive for happiness. Take pride in your careers and enjoy your work. Make a positive impact on those around you and have passion every day. If we find our purpose, each and every one of us here today will be successful. Thank you.
Graduates, doesn't that sound good? Graduates of 2018, let me add my congratulations to those of the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and wish you every success in the future. And seeing what you've already achieved, I have no doubts at all many of you will go on to achieve great things. I'd also like to express my thanks to our honorary graduate, Emeritus Professor Neil Gorman, for being here today and sharing his experience with us. It's a particular honor and pleasure to be able to present that award to Neil today. I worked in partnership with Professor Gorman for over 10 years, putting down the foundations for what is becoming a truly remarkable university. What Professor Gorman demonstrated throughout that period was great leadership, great integrity, great courage, above all, an ability to get things done. Those are values which many of you should think about, and I encourage you to adopt as you look to the future with your careers. But perhaps something I value even more importantly as I look to the future is my friendship with Neil and his wife, Susan, who I think is up there in the balcony. My colleagues and I came into university life for moments like these when we celebrate the success of another group of young, and in some cases not so young, people who are about to go out and make their place, or make the world a better place. At the start of the ceremony, you heard about some of the accolades that have been received by NTU in the last 12 months. My promise to you is that we will continue to work hard and to make sure that you will always be as proud of us as we are of you today. We hope that as you take the next steps of your careers, you will become our greatest ambassadors. And remember that although you have now graduated, all of you remain a member of our NTU global family. You are now part of a worldwide community of over 200,000 Nottingham Trent University alumni. You can continue to enjoy a wealth of support, including expert advice on your next steps and future plans from the employability team. And to find out more, visit the NTU alumni website. In time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, as some alumni will have perhaps helped you with lectures, with placements, careers advice, funding scholarships, or by contributions to facilities and to research. But that's for the future. Today, enjoy your success with your tutors, with your family, and with your friends. And I invite you all to join us now for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. Graduates and guests, please stand for the processional music and remain standing until the platform party has left the hall. I now declare this graduation ceremony closed.